Hey, it's Jon Reed, first video shoot of Progress Exchange 2013. I've got Greg McMullen of Cardwatch. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
So we just watched a guest keynote on disruption and change, which is kind of a theme in your business as well, managing change. Tell us about what you do and how your business has evolved.
Yeah, well, the keynote today really rang true for me. The biggest I guess roadblock to any business is when you introduce any kind of change, you always get 10,000 reasons why you can't do that. Yeah. And Luke this morning kind of pointed out that change is disruptive, and the biggest thing that gets in the way of change is common sense. So you really need to look at every aspect of your business and embrace that change. I mean, our clients expect it.
Yeah. Now tell us a little bit about how you work with customers, what you do. You put your customers through a bit of change, but then they get a big benefit. How does that work?
Well, we do. As we discussed earlier, we address spending management in senior living communities as well as educational environments, colleges, universities, and so on. And a typical client of ours is used to managing their spending requirements with a pen and a piece of paper. So when we introduce the technology point of sale terminals and our spending management application in the back, and our spending management application is really a kind of a rules enforcement database. So these seniors living in these communities have, as part of their monthly plan, they will have, a set of meals that they're given, 1, 2, 3 meals a day. Yeah. They bring guests into the community for meals, their family, friends, and so on. And in the past, everything has been written down, and they put it in a box at the end of the day and ship it off to the accounting department to be posted. Slips fall away and
or
get lost.
At best, they have a little spreadsheet hell to deal with.
Absolutely.
And that's not even that great.
That's not even close to being great. Yeah. So now we are introducing this technology. We are enforcing some specific rules within their organization. We try and take the servers or the cashiers out of that decision loop, and they are entering the items that the clients wish to purchase in a point of sale terminal. It gets broadcast out to the kitchen for preparation and then ultimately for delivery to the table. So we're enforcing rules like, is that item on the menu today? First of all, is it taxable? Is it eligible on the meal plan? What price level does the resident receive when that item is purchased? And then once the transaction is completed, we post it to their account. It may be a forgivable meal, in other words, part of their monthly plan, or it may be chargeable. Yep. And in which case, we post it to their account and then push it up to the accounting department either at the end of the day or at the end of the billing period.
And as far as rules go, there's even a safety component, right? Because someone doesn't show up for a meal.
Absolutely.
In your business, that's a concern.
Absolutely. So the management or the security department can look and see whether Mrs. Smith has had a meal today. Right. And if she hasn't, they make a phone call to make sure that she's okay. Yeah. That's a huge component. In the past, the food service staff would ship off that spreadsheet or that note off to the security department, and they would have to make the call then, if it ever happened.
All right. Well, any final thoughts on this year's show?
Well, I was initially reluctant to come here because I didn't really believe that I was going to see anything new, and I'm thrilled to be here. I'm again very excited about what Progress is bringing to the table, and the products that will be released to us for development in the very near future.
All right. Well, they'll be glad to hear that because they need their partners. They made that pretty clear.
Absolutely.
So, thanks a lot for your time.
My pleasure.